Hello everyone. Today we will discuss how to set up two-factor authentication on Ubuntu using Duo. So Duo is the second factor authentication product which uses the mobile, Android and iOS for giving the second factor authentication option. So I'll follow the steps on my blog. My blog's address is securitytech.com. If you want to go through the details, you can just type securitytech.com and then go to this topic for step-by-step details. So in summary, we'll be following 4 different steps. First step is to create a Duo account and set up a Duo on your mobile device. Second is to add the user to a Duo website, Duo web admin page, and then select the application for installation. For our case, it's Unix. Step 3, set up on the Unix server, which is Ubuntu for our case, and then 4th step is final step, which is testing. So first, to create a Duo account and set up Duo on Android, you just have to type duo.com, which is mentioned on this blog, and it's pretty simple to have an admin account first. So this is the account which will link you with your Android or iOS device. I'm using Android device, so I'll show you the steps there also. So you just have to put your username details. I'll just put some random details, and let's see how it works. I put a random number. Let's leave it like this. Account, because I'm a single user, I'll just use just me, and then create my account. Okay. Okay, the number is missing, so I'll put 852, which is the Hong Kong number, because I'm based in Hong Kong. Okay, and then I'll put some random number. 44445555. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, maybe 5405. So this creates an account, and then the next step is to connect it with your Duo mobile device. So set up a password, any random password you can select, and then continue. Okay, this is the step when you have to launch the app on your phone. So you can install this app on an Android device from the application installation from the Play Store. Search for Duo Mobile and then install it. Once it's installed, you can add the account. So I'll show you by changing the camera now on how to do that on Android device. Okay, so I'll start the webcam. That's me. I'm going to bring up my mobile device so you can see that. Okay, so I have Duo already installed, so I don't have to do that, and I have my account also installed. But how to do that with a new account? So you can see this is Duo. This is my original account on Duo. You can click on the key on the top left with the plus sign. So once you click on that, it gives you an option to scan a barcode. It says, if you read properly, it says scan an activation barcode. So you can scan the barcode, which is visible on the screen. Okay, and then that's all. That gives you an account. So let's go back to my blog. So the same steps are mentioned here, nothing special. Once you create an account, you can log in. So I'm going to show you how to log in with my existing account. So I log in. Okay, that's my login ID, and then I already have my password. Okay, it sends a Duo push. I like to use Duo push rather than sending an SMS or a call me, although you can use any one of them. Okay, so Duo push, and I'll show you on the camera again how it looks on the Duo application. Okay, so you can see request reading, tap to respond. So I'll tap now, and it just, you can select approve or deny. That's all. So I'll just approve it and close this camera so you can see. Okay, so you can see I'm logged in now, and this is my dashboard. I only have one user, so make sure you have the user name same as the user on your Ubuntu device. So I have the same user login for my Ubuntu, and yeah, let's go back to the blog now. Okay, these are the steps on as how to add a user to Duo page. So once you have the admin login on step 1, the step 2 is to create a new user. So I'm already here. You can add a new user, which is pretty easy, by just giving a username which is same as your login to Ubuntu. That's all. The next step is to get the application. Okay. Yeah. So next step is to get the application installed, and let me go to the blog. Okay. So go to the applications. You can click on protect an application, and then search for Unix. Okay, you can see Unix application, and you just have to click protect the application. That's all. I have already done it. That's why I can see Unix application. I'm not going to click it because it will show you some secure information, but steps are pretty easy. You just have to keep a note of integration key, secret key, and API hostname, which will be visible once you click on Unix application on your admin page. That's all. Next step is to set up it on Unix server. So setting up the environment, you have to run through these commands. I have already done it again, but I just run maybe few of these just to show. Okay, sudo apt get update is just to get the updates on your packages which are running, and then install is just to install the Duo Unix. Then you need to edit the first file, which is spam.duo.conf file. It's already written with the full path. You just have to update this, and then insert the integration key, secret key, and API hostname, which you got from your web admin page on Duo in last step. Then you have to edit the PAM common auth file, and this is the path for this. So I'll show you how my configuration looks like. You just have to remove all the comments, and then you will get something like this. It should be same, it works, so I would not recommend you to modify that. Let's see. So if I just run sudo cat, and then I just paste the command for the path, I have to give my password, and then it should ask me for Duo. Yeah, it does. So be mindful that you will have two options when you have Duo installed on your Ubuntu. One is a phone call, and the other one is a SMS passcode. I prefer a phone call because it's quick, and I'm gonna get a call now on my mobile, and then I just have to pick up the call. Just click any number. So I'll put it on speaker so you can listen to this. Call. I have just accepted the call.
If you were not expecting this call, please hang up. Otherwise, press any key on your phone to log in.
Okay, I just press the key. That's done.
Goodbye.
Okay, so that's two-factor authentication. Testing also done. Okay, so this is the file, and I don't want to get the hashes because those are the comments. So just, okay, it's not visible. Okay, so this is same as my blog, so you can see it all here, nothing different. Then you just have to update the sshd-conf file, change these values. I'm not going to show it to you, it's pretty easy. Just sudo to this file, Few more changes on SSHD config file for public key authentication. As we're using public key authentication, make sure you have these values set correctly, yes, no, and accordingly. And then few changes on the SSHD file. It should be same. So let me give you a quick view of my configuration. So sudo cat okay, so it's same. So that's all for the configuration, and the final part is now for testing, which I have put some screenshots here. So the moment I log out, I won't be able to capture that on my video, but the moment I log out and try to log in again, I'll be asked for my first password, which is my static password. Then I'll get two options. One is to give a phone call, or the other one is to get SMS code. You can try either of them, and that's all. It logs in. Just an extra comment, I've tried the same Duo for Windows, and for some reason